Hello from Legends Never Die, and welcome back to our channel. Over the past few days, we've received the somber news of the passing of some extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will take a moment to reflect on the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving it a thumbs up as a tribute of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Marvin Laird, celebrated composer for Broadway and film and longtime musical director for Bernadette Peters, has passed away at the age of 85. Laird died of natural causes on Monday in Redding, Connecticut, as announced by a family spokesperson. Throughout his illustrious career, Laird conducted acclaimed Broadway revivals, including Annie Get Your Gun, 1999 to 2001, Gypsy, 2003 to 2004, and Follies, 2011 to 2012, all starring Bernadette Peters. He also collaborated with her in 2009 for a benefit concert supporting her charity, Broadway Barks. Paying tribute, Peters said, "My beloved Marvin had impeccable style, a delicious sense of humor, and a generous spirit. Everyone he worked with fell in love with him. I was a major beneficiary of Marvin's genius, generosity, support, and love." Beyond Broadway, Laird conducted concerts for renowned artists, including Joel Grey, Diana Ross, Cass Elliot, Dusty Springfield, and Goldie Hawn. His film contributions included composing and arranging music for iconic projects such as Hello, Dolly, 1969, with Gene Kelly and Barbra Streisand, New York, New York, 1977, directed by Martin Scorsese and Robert Altman's The Company, 2003. He also composed music for the ballet Smile with My Heart. Laird's television credits included scoring for popular shows like Maude, Quincy M.E., Dynasty, and The Love Boat. Additionally, his 1992 work on Ruthless. The musical has maintained enduring popularity, continuing to captivate audiences worldwide. Born on October 26, 1939, in Kansas City, Kansas, Laird began his Broadway journey in 1964 as a musical assistant for Ben Franklin in Paris, directed by Michael Kidd. This marked the start of a distinguished career with 12 Broadway productions to his credit. Laird is survived by his husband and creative collaborator of 48 years, Joel Paley, his brother Larry, sister-in-law Jean, and nieces Lana and Lynette. Niels Arestrup, the acclaimed French-Danish actor celebrated for his powerful performances in international cinema, has passed away at the age of 75. His wife, Isabelle Lenouvelle, confirmed his passing to Agence France Presse, stating he succumbed after a courageous battle with illness. Arestrup's legacy is closely tied to his collaborations with director Jacques Audiard, delivering two of his most memorable performances. In The Beat That My Heart Skipped, 2005, he portrayed a ruthless criminal father to Romain Duris' aspiring pianist, while in A Prophet, 2009, he embodied a fearsome Corsican mob boss orchestrating his empire from behind bars. Both roles earned him César Awards for Best Supporting Actor, solidifying his reputation as a master of intense, often menacing characters. With his piercing blue eyes and simmering intensity, Arestrup excelled at capturing roles marked by understated menace and raw power. His versatility was further demonstrated in 2014 when he won a third César for his role in Bertrand Tavernier's The French Minister, a satirical comedy exploring French politics. International audiences may recognize Arestrup for his tender portrayal of a gentle French grandfather in Steven Spielberg's War Horse, 2011. He also appeared in Julian Schnabel's critically acclaimed films, including The Diving Bell and The Butterfly, 2007, and At Eternity's Gate, 2018, further expanding his influence beyond French cinema. French culture minister Rima Abdul Malak paid tribute, saying, "We were dazzled by the strength of his acting and his magnetic presence. He will remain one of our greatest actors." Born in Paris to a Danish father and a French mother, Arestrup grew up in humble surroundings in the suburbs. His passion for theater led to his stage debut at the age of 23 in a production of Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment, where he famously refused suggestions to change his name. Arestrup's remarkable career leaves an enduring legacy in both French and international cinema. Marshall Brickman, the Academy Award-winning screenwriter and director, renowned for his collaborations with Woody Allen, has passed away at the age of 85. His daughter, Sophie Brickman, confirmed his death on Friday in Manhattan. Brickman's influence on cinema and theater is profound, marked by his sharp wit and intellectual depth. Brickman's partnership with Allen produced some of the most iconic films of the 1970s. Together, they won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay for Annie Hall, 1977. A groundbreaking film that redefined the romantic comedy genre with its introspective narrative and innovative structure. Originally conceived as a story about a man's midlife crisis, Brickman proposed the addition of the character Annie, an opposite to Allen's neurotic persona. Written with Diane Keaton in mind, they created one of cinema's most beloved characters. The film went on to win 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, though Allen famously skipped the ceremony, leaving Brickman to accept the honor. In addition to Annie Hall, Brickman co-wrote Manhattan, 1979, and Manhattan Murder Mystery, 1993, with Allen. Their collaboration began with Sleeper, 1973, a futuristic comedy that transitioned from a silent film homage to a dialogue-driven showcase of Allen's humor. Brickman acknowledged Allen's dominant creative voice, describing their partnership as one where one vision must lead, with Allen's perspective being the guiding force. Brickman also left his mark as a solo director, crafting offbeat comedies such as Simon, 1980, starring Alan Arkin as a brainwashed psychology professor, and Lovesick, 1983, featuring Dudley Moore receiving romantic advice from Alec Guinness as the ghost of Sigmund Freud. Brickman's remarkable career showcased his talent for blending humor, intellect, and humanity, leaving a lasting legacy in both film and theater. Morgan Lofting, the beloved voice actress best known for her portrayal of the Baroness in G.I. Joe, has passed away at the age of 84. Her agents, Neri Lemus and Christopher Aragon of Celebworks, announced her unexpected passing on Wednesday at her home in Burbank. Known for her commanding presence and distinctive voice, Lofting was more than a performer. She was a trailblazer in the voice acting industry and a cherished mentor to many. Her agents expressed profound sadness, stating, "As one of the 10 founding actors at our agency, she meant the world to us and our company." Lofting's career spanned decades, but she is most fondly remembered as the cunning and formidable Baroness, the Cobra intelligence officer who became an iconic character in the G.I. Joe universe. Her European-accented voice brought life to the dark-haired, glasses-wearing villain, making the character both intimidating and unforgettable. Lofting voiced the Baroness in numerous series and films, including the original 1983 miniseries G.I. Joe, Arise, Serpentor, Arise, 1986, and G.I. Joe, the movie, 1987. Her passionate delivery of the Cobra battle cry became a signature moment, with co-star Michael Bell humorously recalling how it seemed to leave blood, on the control room window. Beyond G.I. Joe, Lofting showcased her versatility in other iconic roles. She voiced Aunt May and the Black Cat in the Spider-Man animated series, 1981 to 1982, as well as Moonracer and Firestar in Transformers, 1985. Her talents extended to live-action projects, with appearances in the soap opera Knots Landing, the film The Night Before, and even a voice contribution to the sci-fi hit Total Recall, 1990. Reflecting on her career, Lofting expressed gratitude for the profound impact her work had on fans. In a 2017 interview, she marveled at meeting fans decades later, who shared how her characters had helped them through difficult times. "You take your money and you go home," she humbly said, unaware of the lasting influence she had created. Lofting's legacy as a pioneering voice in animation and a source of inspiration for fans and colleagues alike will not be forgotten. Adam Somner, the celebrated assistant director and producer, known for his collaborations with legends like Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, and Paul Thomas Anderson, has passed away at the age of 57. His family confirmed that he succumbed to anaplastic thyroid cancer on Wednesday. Born in the UK, Somner built an illustrious Hollywood career, contributing to some of the most acclaimed films of the past 2 decades. His final project, an untitled Warner Brothers film by Paul Thomas Anderson, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, underscored his enduring impact on the industry. Somner's resume reads like a film historian's dream. With Spielberg, he worked on iconic films such as West Side Story, Lincoln, Indiana Jones, and The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Ready Player One, Bridge of Spies, and Munich. His collaborations with Scorsese included Killers of the Flower Moon and The Wolf of Wall Street. With Paul Thomas Anderson, Somner contributed to modern classics like Licorice Pizza, Phantom Thread, Inherent Vice, The Master, and There Will Be Blood. Ridley Scott also relied on Somner's expertise for films such as Gladiator, Hannibal, G.I. Jane, and All the Money in the World. Alejandro G. Iñárritu brought him on for groundbreaking projects like Birdman and The Revenant, with the latter earning Somner a prestigious DGA award for outstanding directorial achievement. Spielberg paid a heartfelt tribute to Somner, likening him to his left arm and praising his unmatched devotion to filmmaking. "He was a cheerleader and a ball carrier," Spielberg remarked, noting how Somner's wit and resourcefulness smoothed every obstacle. Beyond logistics, Somner fostered a sense of family on set, making everyone feel valued. Spielberg poignantly concluded, "Going back to work without Adam will never be the same." Scorsese echoed these sentiments, highlighting Somner's extraordinary talents as both an organizer and an artist. Somner's impact on the film industry extended far beyond his work, leaving an enduring legacy of artistry, dedication, and camaraderie. Julian Arnold, a beloved veteran stage actor, tragically passed away at the age of 59 after experiencing a medical emergency during a performance of A Christmas Carol at the Citadel Theatre in Edmonton, Canada. Arnold, who was playing the jovial Fezziwig in this year's production, collapsed during the performance. Despite paramedics' efforts to resuscitate him, he sadly passed away at the theater. The Citadel Theatre shared an emotional tribute on Instagram, expressing their deep sorrow and celebrating Arnold's legacy as a cherished member of Edmonton's theater community. While the cause of death has not been disclosed, the theater described Arnold as an actor whose immense talent and charisma graced countless productions, leaving a lasting impression on everyone fortunate enough to work with him. Arnold's death has left a significant void in Edmonton's theater scene. Over the years, he brought joy, heart, and depth to every role he played, and his presence was described as a source of warmth both on and off the stage. His portrayal of Fezziwig and other characters in A Christmas Carol over the years was especially beloved by audiences. The Citadel Theatre also highlighted Arnold's extensive career, including standout performances in productions such as Twelfth Night as Fieste, The Wizard of Oz as the Cowardly Lion, Beauty and the Beast as Cogsworth, and A Midsummer Night's Dream as Bottom. His exceptional range as an actor, from comedic brilliance to deeply emotional portrayals, made him a standout in every production he was part of. Beyond his talent, Arnold was a cornerstone of Edmonton's theatre community. He was a founding member of the Free Will Players, a non-profit professional theatre company that hosts the Free Will Shakespeare Festival each summer, further cementing his impact on the arts in the region. Arnold's passing has left the theatre world mourning the loss of not just a remarkable actor, but also a deeply admired and influential figure whose contributions will not be forgotten. Helen Gallagher, a celebrated star of Broadway's golden age, first gained acclaim for her performance in Pal Joey, 1952, and later solidified her legacy with a Tony-winning role in No, No, Nanette, 1971. Renowned for her exceptional talents in singing, dancing, and acting, Gallagher became an enduring icon of the stage. In addition to her Broadway success, Gallagher captivated television audiences as Maeve Ryan on the soap opera Ryan's Hope, a role she played for 13 years. Her portrayal earned her multiple Daytime Emmy Awards. After the show ended, she made appearances on Another World, All My Children, and One Life to Live. Gallagher's Broadway career spanned 4 decades, featuring roles in classics such as Guys and Dolls, Sweet Charity, and Oklahoma. She collaborated with legendary choreographers and directors, including Bob Fosse and Jerome Robbins, further cementing her place in theater history. Born in Brooklyn, Gallagher's early passion for dance led her to make her Broadway debut at just 18. Despite personal challenges, including a divorce, she remained a beloved figure in the theater world. Her dedication extended to teaching, where she inspired future generations of performers at the Herbert Berghof Studio. Gallagher's passing marks the loss of a true theatrical legend, leaving behind a legacy of artistry, resilience, and mentorship that shaped the world of entertainment for decades. Earl Holliman, the versatile actor celebrated for his Golden Globe-winning performance in The Rainmaker, 1956, has passed away in hospice care in Studio City, California. He was 96. Holliman's career spanned over 5 decades, beginning with his standout roles in iconic films such as Giant, 1956, Forbidden Planet, 1956, and Gunfight at the OK Corral, 1957. He also left a lasting impression on television history, appearing in the groundbreaking first episode of The Twilight Zone, titled Where is Everybody? 1959. A familiar face in TV westerns, Holliman starred in Hotel de Paris and Wide Country. However, he is perhaps best remembered for his role as Lieutenant Bill Crowley in Policewoman, playing the tough yet supportive counterpart to Angie Dickinson's trailblazing undercover cop. Born in Louisiana, Holliman overcame a challenging upbringing, driven by a dream of acting. He studied at the Pasadena Playhouse before making his mark in Hollywood. His prolific career included memorable TV appearances in shows like Gunsmoke, The $6 Million Man, and Murder, She Wrote. Beyond his work on screen, Holliman was a passionate advocate for animals, dedicating much of his later life to philanthropic efforts in their support. His legacy is one of remarkable versatility, compassion, and dedication to both his craft and his causes. Jim Abrahams, the comedy genius behind Airplane, Police Squad, and the Naked Gun series, has also passed away at the age of 80 in Santa Monica, California. Known for his signature style of fast-paced, zany humor, Abrahams and the Zucker brothers revolutionized the comedy genre. their first major hit, Airplane, 1980, a parody of disaster films, became a timeless classic. The trio also created Police Squad, 1982, which inspired the Naked Gun films starring Leslie Nielsen as the hilariously clueless detective Frank Drebin. Abrahams continued his comedic legacy with Hot Shots, 1991, and its sequel lampooning action films like Top Gun. In addition to his contributions to comedy, Abrahams founded the Charlie Foundation after his son Charlie successfully managed epilepsy through a ketogenic diet. The foundation supports others facing neurological disorders and cancer. Jim Abrahams leaves behind a legacy that not only reshaped the comedy landscape, but also made a meaningful impact on countless lives beyond the screen. Michael Villela, the actor famed for his chilling portrayal of Russ Thorn, the power drill-wielding murderer in the cult classic The Slumber Party Massacre, 1982, has passed away at the age of 84. His daughter, Chloe, confirmed his death via social media, sharing heartfelt words about his passing and asking for him to rest in peace. Villela succumbed to organ failure after a month-long battle in the hospital, according to reports from TMZ. Villela made his acting debut in The Slumber Party Massacre, a film originally conceived as a slasher parody, but later embraced as a straight horror classic. The movie gained a devoted following over time, spawning sequels and cementing Villella's role in the annals of cult horror history. He revisited this legacy in Sorority House Massacre 2, 1990, and the 2010 documentary Sleepless Nights, revisiting the Slumber Party Massacres. His acting career extended beyond horror, with roles in films such as Love Letters, 1983, Gotham, 1988, Wild Orchid, 1989, and an appearance in the series Amazing Stories. Villella's unique performances left a lasting impression on fans of cult cinema, marking him as an unforgettable figure in the genre. He will be remembered not only for his contributions to film, but also for the enduring impact of his iconic characters on horror enthusiasts worldwide. Michael J. Fox's life story reveals the profound depth of his contributions, the challenges he has overcome, and the lasting legacy he continues to build. Born on June 9, 1961, in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Fox grew up in a close-knit family shaped by his father's military career and his mother's steadfast support. The frequent moves during his childhood exposed him to diverse communities, experiences, and cultures, helping form his adaptable and outgoing personality. Fox's passion for performance was evident early on, as he naturally connected with people and entertained those around him. By his teenage years, he was already pursuing acting opportunities in Canada. At 15, he landed his first significant role in the CBC television series Leo and Me, showcasing his charm and comedic timing. After several smaller roles, Fox made the bold decision to pursue acting full-time, dropping out of high school and moving to Los Angeles at 18. There, he faced the typical struggles of a young actor, juggling auditions and odd jobs. His perseverance paid off when he landed the role of Alex P. Keaton on the NBC sitcom Family Ties in 1982. Fox's portrayal of the politically conservative, witty teenager earned him widespread acclaim, including 3 Primetime Emmy Awards, and cemented his status as a star. Simultaneously, his film career took off, with his role as Marty McFly in Back to the Future, 1985, turning him into a global sensation. The film's innovative time travel concept, combined with Fox's magnetic performance, made it an instant classic. His natural chemistry with co-star Christopher Lloyd and his ability to blend humor with action made McFly one of cinema's most enduring characters. The success of the film led to 2 sequels, further solidifying the franchise as one of the greatest in cinematic history. Beyond Back to the Future, Fox showcased his versatility in films like Teen Wolf, 1985, The Secret of My Success, 1987, and Casualties of War, 1989, where he demonstrated his range in both comedic and dramatic roles. Despite a flourishing career, Fox's life took a dramatic turn in 1991 when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease at just 29 years old, while at the peak of his fame. Initially keeping the diagnosis private, Fox continued to work, relying on medication and determination to manage his symptoms. In 1998, Fox made his diagnosis public and became a leading advocate for Parkinson's research. In 2000, he established the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, which has since become the largest nonprofit fund for Parkinson's research in the world. The foundation has raised over $1 billion for research and brought visibility and hope to millions affected by the disease. Throughout his battle with Parkinson's, Fox has faced health setbacks, personal losses, including the death of his father in 1990, and the challenge of balancing his career, health, and family life. Despite these obstacles, he remains an eternal optimist, crediting his wife Tracy Pollan and their 4 children for their unwavering support. Married since 1988, their partnership stands as a testament to love and resilience. In recent years, Fox has focused on his health and advocacy work, but continues to make occasional guest appearances in television, showcasing his enduring passion for storytelling. He has appeared in roles such as the cunning attorney in The Good Wife, and has written several best-selling memoirs, including Lucky Man, 2002, Always Looking Up, 2009, and No Time Like the Future, 2020. In these books, Fox reflects on his experiences with Parkinson's, life, aging, and his philosophy of optimism, offering readers both humor and profound gratitude. Now, in his early 60s, Fox continues to lead the Michael J. Fox Foundation and balance his time between family, personal pursuits, and his advocacy work. He finds joy in small moments, like spending time with his grandchildren and reflecting on the meaningful connections he's built throughout his life. His journey is a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to live with purpose, passion, and hope. Michael J. Fox's life is a celebration of triumph over challenges, perseverance, and an enduring legacy that continues to inspire millions. From his unforgettable performances on screen to his tireless efforts to make a difference, he exemplifies the power of turning personal struggles into a force for good.